Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Mark with My Front Range Living, and we are back with the October 22 Colorado Springs real estate market update. So, gang, if you followed the channel for any length of time, you know that we have kept a very, very close eye on our market updates throughout the course of this year. And this one is no different. This is a really, really interesting one. So let's just dive right in. So if you're thinking about buying a home here in Colorado Springs, or you're moving to Colorado Springs, or maybe you're just living in Colorado Springs, which these numbers indicate that you're living in Colorado Springs and you just kind of want to know what the market's doing, this is great information for you to have. So again, these numbers, as they are every month, these are from the Pikes Peak MLS. This is not just necessarily Colorado Springs, but this is Colorado Springs and the surrounding areas. So keep that in mind. So the very first thing I want to start with, and we started this a couple months ago, and if you do want to see September's market update, you can check that out right here. But we started this a few months ago, days on market. So in August 17, in September 25, in October, average days on market was 31 days. So we are now seeing homes sit on the market for a month on average. So if you are thinking about selling, keep that in mind. Let's start with single families. Here we go. So new listings. New listings went down from last month of 1498. They're at 1239. So we got far fewer new listings this month than we did last month, to the tune of 17.3% less. But get this, year over year, this time last year in October 2021, we had 1,596 new listings. So we've dumped 22.4% in the way of new listings in just 1 year. So let's sales. Sales was a flat 1,100 in October, right? Down 15% in September from 1,294. But here you go, 1,641 in October of 2021, which represents a 33% drop in sales year over year. So let's go into average sales price. Let's hit that line item up. So average sales price actually went up month over month. It went from 523 in September to 532,488 this month for October of 2022. As you can imagine, that's a 4.4% increase from 510 this time last year. So average sales price in October of last year, 510, and the average sales price this year, 532, 4.4% interest. 4%, cheese and butter. That's a 4.4% increase. Now, if you have followed us, we've talked about normal, right? A normal price increase year over year is, think like probably 6 to 10%. So we are a little bit below normal, but we're definitely leveling out from that 20% that we've seen the last few years. Here's what's really interesting. Active homes on the market went down from 2,690 in September to 2,645 in October, way up from 1048 this time last year, right? So almost 2.5 times, right? But 2645 to 2690, we went down in active homes month over month. So what this is telling me is this is not a seller's market. This is not a buyer's market. This is just some sort of weird ambivalent market. The reason it's not a seller's market is because there's not as much demand right now, but the average sales price, right, you're getting 4.4% more this time this year than you were last. And the reason it's not a buyer's market is because you can't really afford as much house as you could 6-8 months ago. It's a really weird time. And I got to thinking as I was preparing for today's video, if you'll recall, I used the term a perfect storm a few times over the course of the last 2 years. Really low interest rates, really high demand, homes everywhere, yada, 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 great economy. This is a perfect storm the other way. Sellers aren't going on the market. Buyers aren't really pushing their luck too much. They're willing to wait. But the tough part is there's really not much to wait on. We're not seeing as the influx that we used to. So just a really weird time right now. Anyway, condos and townhomes, let's go ahead and hit them up next. Condos and townhomes are next. So as you can imagine, new listings went down from 205 in September. They went down 19.5% to 165. Now, obviously way lower than this time last year of 248, representing a 33.5% drop. But that's to be expected. We knew the market was kind of shifting a little bit, so new listings way down. So sales, let's look at sales. Sales went down from 248 way down to 150. 39.5% drop, almost 40% there. And of course, way down from this time last year, right at 40%. In October of 2021, they sold 250 homes, so 100 homes less year over year. So average sales price, I mean, it went up a little bit, right? It went from 363.2 in September to 367.5. Not much of a jump, just a percent, just a little over 1%, but that's still way higher, 12.5% than this time last year when the average sales price was 326.6. So 326 up to 367, that's what I'm talking about. That 6 to 12%, that's a normal value increase year over year. That's what we're talking about here, and the condos and townhomes played out that way. Active homes, much like the single-family homes, but they did go up a little bit. There are a few more active homes from the condo townhome side than last month. 235 in September, 264 in October, and way up from this time last year when active homes on the market were 129, and now we're up to 264. So representing 104, almost 105% increase year over year. So a lot to think about. So again, not necessarily a seller's market, definitely not a buyer's market. It's really, really weird. I have a few hot takes on it, and basically what it boils down to was I think interest rates were artificially held low for too long. They were too low for too long. We should have been making these moves that the Fed's making at least middle of last year, and they waited. They just didn't do it. And then what they decided to do this year is let's just rip the Band-Aid off, and we'll just start, we're going to curb inflation to the best of our ability, raising rates just that much quicker, right? So there's a lot going on, but what's interesting is sellers are not going out there throwing their homes on the market, but buyers, there's still buyers out there. Really weird market right now. So stay tuned for next month, and we'll see how this goes from here. Hey, as always, we hope you found value in today's content. It would mean the world if you went below, clicked on that thumbs up, and gave us a like on the content. It would mean even more if you went down there and hit that bell and subscribe to the channel. We are putting out content every single week to help you make Colorado Springs feel like home. Hey, if you are thinking about Colorado Springs as home and you're looking to move, you can go in the description of the video down there and click on our relocation guide. You can get that. That's yours for free. Just kind of some different areas of town to see what might fit your criteria as you try and make that move. Hey, as always, thank you so much for stopping by. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.